Good time zones, everyone, and welcome, for it is still only Thursday. A moment of silence for the fact that it is still only Thursday. Right, I hope that everybody is doing okay today. My joints are doing a little bit better. Thank you. I suspect there will be a... Yeah, it's still only Thursday, unfortunately. I keep vaguely hoping for it to not be. However, time keeps moving forward in the same amount of time it usually does, which of course means that when we get to 2.5 hours from now, I will have completely failed to notice just how long time has passed in. As always, the way it goes, really, isn't it? I hope that everybody is doing well, though, and for those who are what the heck, it's not the weekend. Yeah, exactly. For those who are attempting to get hold of this, I will say this, seeing as how I've just pre-ordered it myself, so therefore I'm safe. For those who are after the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy cards, Magic Madhouse in the UK have the pre-release pack listed as available for pre-order. Now, this thing tends to sell out, and it's only available before the game becomes available, so it's interesting to get hold of. And that ends the... This is not... I'm only saying this because I know a few people might want it. However, I see we've got quite a lot of people out there. We've got... Fegalicious bringing in a whole heap of standbys that thankfully weren't needed. Blast Jordan, who's been puffing up in the background. Cosmic, who's been planting flowers. Frauke, who's in an obsidian boat. And True Purple. Let's see who else we got working further down. Raven, welcome in. True Purple on a 185 stream streak. These numbers just keep getting taller. Shadow Sky. Kurtzune on a 20 stream streak. Wow, goodness, welcome in for that. Cosmic still here. Hang on to the Apothecary. There's rum in it. Oh, I'm definitely taking that then. Glam Pixie, welcome in. Blast is hoping to teleport us all to the future. Yes, please. Yeah. I would definitely like to be out of this week very quickly. Welcome into Dragon, who is pushing the buttons to meld into the background shadows. I regret to inform you, the shadows have not been playing for years. Crouching Scotsman, Lurking Dragon. That's a definite one. Glam Pixie can't afford to get back into the Magic the Gathering. No, neither can I. But it's Final Fantasy. And so my wallet is in pain. Raven is on a 320 stream streak, which is even taller. Good grief. Blast has had a hectic day at work. Half spent up queuing, half for submitting a form, which was interesting. The rest of the day was spent puffer fishing around the lab. And Glam Pixie got distracted by watching NASA trying to land a lunar machine. Another one this week? I know we had one earlier in the week. And I know that Blast did redeem a Hail Hydrate. So I should... Hail Hydrate. Many thanks for that. Yes, there's another one live. Okay. Busy day for space enthusiasts because, as far as I know, SpaceX are still attempting their 8th launch of Starship today. A full stack version. So, yeah. Which one's landing today? I'm curious because I don't remember. Or don't know, even. And as for Cosmic forgetting their name, you might forget your name, we won't. For you are the fantastic Cosmic, and the awesome Cosmic, and just Cosmic. Right, I need to... Intuitive Machines number 2. Oh! Blimey. Definitely a busy week. You refuse to do... You're in pain from work. Oh dear. Well, you look after yourself, Blast. I know you managed to get some sleep, and there's the stretch. Oh, right, up we go. Come on. Curse these old bones. Oh, yeah, there's the... Yeah, that was the shoulder. That was lefty. Lefty corner. You'll just have to remind me of your name. Physical, emotion, mental, or spiritual. I believe the answer to that, Feg, is yes. Right. Where were we? When last we were here, we were very confused. No. We were attempting to do things with stables. Yes. Definitely a yes. The way my day, the last couple of days has been going, existential is definitely the crisis that a few people are having. Right, let's put some of this away for the moment. Physical, 3 dudes carrying an 80k noble gas tank up 2 floors with no elevators. Yow! That's definitely. All I have to say to that is congratulations for still having any. I was going to say any spine after that. Let's see. I'm going to put this in here for the moment. And what I've realised is I need some more spruce. So we have a good stack of it over here in its raw form, also known as a tree. Did you have to carry it because it's noble? Like, well, I'm assuming that the noble in that being a lab, they were probably checking its vital statistics. And I'm waiting to figure out if anyone recognises that pun. Asterix, that's the one, Feg. Chief Vital Statistics. Always getting carried around by his shield bearers. Oh good, there's my 4. Let's plant another one of these just in case. Yeah, here we'll go. I wish the darn thing to pick up its ahem and yeah, somehow I don't think that's going to happen. Right. I feel like the thing that we need to start with is, goodness, you get a stack and a half of, more than a stack and a half out of that. Oh, I had some of the materials that I'm looking for pre-made down here. Boing. Here we find the Scotsman going up an uphill down dale. Up a hill, down a dale, Scotsman's brain is mighty frail, 'cause he hasn't got a clue what he's doing. That said, at some point we may end up with the appropriate posters for DJ Squirrel Brain. We will see. Whoops. Thankfully, they only have to do that once a year or two, if you ever... Blimey. Sounds like you don't get through much noble gas there, then. Which is probably for the best. Otherwise, you'd be... my brain just went... Otherwise, you'd probably be trying to get an ignoble. Yes, let's not win that award. I would be very happy for Blast not to win an ignoble. Oops. Oh well, it'll do. It's not the wrong way around. It's just slightly the wrong way around. Oh! Hold on. No, I'd like to place that there. Thank you. This is where we realised that I have done so many of these builds that after a while I start to be able to do them a little bit too easily. Right, let's do the back first. Let's not do the back first, because apparently I can't land on the pillar. Going up. Scotsman go up. Scotsman go down. But only at 3 a.m. Why did my... Something just blew up on my phone. I think I just got 8 messages all at once. So that's a good start. Right, let's do that. This, and this. So, besides heavy lifting for Blast, how's everyone else's day been? Sounds like Cosmic is looking forward to the end of the week and in dire need of all of the booze. The Fairy Tyrant has been appeased. You get really annoyed if you haven't. Welcome in, Landstrad. Fairy Tyrants. How we love them. I've forgotten something. I've forgotten several pillars. It's like, how? What? I can't leap onto the pillar to be able to actually place the middle of that because there is no pillar. Summary of how you feel. And your spine still feels like a hedgehog. Ooh, I'm sorry for that one, for okay. Yeah, it's not easy to lump. It's not easy to lump onto something that isn't there. Bit of an oops on the there. I don't have any Alright, no, that's the wrong one. Fine. I guess we'll use this then. Come here. You would like this to be Friday evening, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. I would very much appreciate this not being Thursday still. 1, 2, 3. I only need 6 walls. So let's get 4 of those and 2 of those. Because I can. Yes, there we are. Something's not right here. That's in the wrong place. That should be there. One of these days, I will get the build correct. Today, not necessarily that. Oh, fiddle snarks. Why am I out of stairs? Right, let's grab that many. I think that's more than I need. Is that alright? Yeah. It's good. So then we get one of these, then we get one of these, then we get one of these. Deharda, deberda, deflada. Deflada? No. Deflada. Deflada. I absolutely did not completely fail that jump. You never saw any of that. There was absolutely no failure in that jump. Placement of that block, however, total mess up. Dirt. Give me that back. Jump? What jump? Yes. Well, this is not a rocket jump. I haven't seen much from them for a long time. I guess as a YouTube channel, they kind of burned themselves out a bit. I think Freddie Wong went on to do other things. I think they might have done Raven. I think possibly, honestly, they might have pushed themselves a bit hard with Video Game High School. Let's grab those. And for those attempting all of their Pokemon, we have a Natu in chat. Ooh. I have not got a Natu. Alright, let's see. From my memory, I have this. Hello Lotus, welcome in, happy Thursday. And what on earth is that a dancing carrot? Oh, it's casual, yes. So, yes, it is a dancing carrot. Yep. Okay, we're getting somewhere with this. Right, I need to do half slabs along here, if I remember rightly. No! Hashtag rigged. I didn't catch it. I guess that means there was Natu a chance. Oh well. At least it wasn't Klaatu Barata Niktu. Natu. Klaatu Barada Natu Niktu? One of those. Please. Not. Feg, if you don't know what Klaatu Barada Niktu means, I'm going to be upset at you and have to revoke any and all geek cred that I thought you had. Yeah. Yeah, it's that bad. You had shown yourself to have some sci-fi creds. Thought you already lost it when you didn't watch Doctor Who. Point. And for those who don't get it, it is what is said to Gort, the robot, in The Day the Earth Stood Still. Wow, I have just utterly failed to leap onto the roof. Twice. And I don't mean the... was it Keanu Reeves version? It's also an Evil Dead reference. Ooh, that's not one I was aware of, Cosmic. So I guess I'm turning in my my creds as well. This could be a problem. Ah, no, there we are. I've seen bits of Futurama, but it annoyed me, so I stopped watching it. It's the same as, same sort of problem I had with, South Park. South Park just wound me up. I watched it, but after a while, it just became far too... I was going to say gratuitous, but it wasn't even that. It was just silly. It's good, but it's no early Simpsons. They were variable at best as well. Right. Okay, so I haven't done the half slabs that are supposed to be in place in a lot of this for the black around the edge. No, it's not black stone, it's deep slate around the edge. We will need to do those in a second, but first, a nap. I was briefly worried at the beginning of stream that I wasn't going to be able to stream for a minute, because I tried logging... I had the cam account on the server already, and I tried, as we were in the startup music, to log in with this account. Hello. And got a message of the authentication servers are offline, at which point I panicked. And then I tried again, and the message went away, and I was like, well, that's good. Up to season 10, Simpsons were brilliant. Any show that supports 100 plus name. I have all the respect in the world for the fact that they managed to keep track of that many characters. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean I can't respect it. I know that sounds weird and backwards to some people. I know, I've got all of these materials floating in midair because I'm not dealing with certain sections of it yet. Now the question becomes, was it the sticks that I ran out of? No, it was the planks. Rodney, you planker. Alright, hold on. How far short of this am I? 2 more combines. Yes, of course, it's a 4. 4! Well, I mean, it would be Plonker. I mean, Plonker, I'm fairly sure, is fairly innocent in comparison to some of the non-family friendly stuff that people say. Right, so sometimes you've just got to make something sound sus to be more interesting. Oh hey, I made too many fence gates. That's that's unusual. Right, how are we doing? I think we're getting somewhere. Not quite sure where we're getting, but we're getting somewhere. Have I got this right? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Did I do that? Yes, I did. Okay. I was looking through a list of things that are coming out later this year that are not TV series that... Oh, sorry, not films that I'm quite interested in. We've got a new season of Leverage Redemption coming. We've got a new season of The Librarians coming. They've just confirmed that there's a new season of The Ark coming. All in all, I'm quite happy with that. And what was it that I saw a trailer for this morning? Oh yes, The Bondsman. Which is Kevin Bacon as a bail bondsman who ends up getting killed, goes to hell, gets resurrected, and given a new job, having to... it sounds like R.I.P.D. almost, but as a TV series. See, your brain is infected with pufferfish. Ah, okay. That makes sense, Blast. You've only watched the Muppet Christmas movie because your lab was holding a movie night. Oh dear. Army of Darkness. Ash can't say the phrase correctly because he's derp. Ah, useful to know. Good thing we don't all have the same taste, otherwise it'd be very deploying or a dystopian mess of thought control. Yes. We are all different. I'm not. We are all unique. I'm not. One thing we share in common. Gremlining Scots to be chased around with Ravagers. Really? Really? Just so much. All the gremlin. We are gremlins here, if you please. Da-dum-dum-dum. We are gremlins here, if you don't please. Da-dum-dum-dum. Scotsman's getting chased by a Ravager. Da-da. Will he live or will he die? The llama's going to be upset. Stuff that one up at the ending. Oops. Maybe the occasional pufferfish chaos is included. Occasional? Llama will be upset regardless of the outcome. Yes. I may have to do something about this area. Otherwise, this floating wall is going to be a little bit sus. That can be resolved. I've got an idea on how to fix it. Ooh, how many blocks is it that are floating? 3. That I can solve. Right. I'm going to get 2 of those and 1 of those. I'm going to turn all 8 of those into... Oh, hold on. I'm going to bring these with me. I'm going to put this, and this into here for the moment. Those into that. See how far we get with it. A lot further if I don't do that. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Yes, that makes sense. I don't think I've ever noticed this behaviour before. This wall is shorter than this wall. This wall is full height because it's got the fence on top of it. This wall isn't because this fence doesn't join to this wall. Therefore, it refuses to join. Because the refusal to join, it's not classed as having something above it. And because this wall is shorter than this wall, we get this pillar here. And there is a fungus among us. And Frauke and I are sharing a brain cell. Still need something there. That's where I'm holding on. Why I needed mossy cobblestone. Fungus more, less mushroom. More or less. Okay. This is starting to get close to being solid. I don't know why I'm leaving the back sections of these. Oh, I've stuffed up a little. At the moment, I'm going to keep leaving them the way they are. But in doing so, I also need to... Oh, blast. And Kurtsune has Kurtsune has caught the fungus. Some of these words, in the right order, make a perfect sentence. The rest of them end up in a dictionary that gets thrown at me. And so far, that happens a lot. I'm assuming I'm out of simulation distance for that tree, because it's just not decaying. Which I find interesting, given that the one next to it has grown. It's interesting that the random tick for the tree growth happened, while the random tick for the leaf decay didn't. How weird. I forgot to pick up the deep slate that I needed for this next section. I'm fairly sure I've got enough of those blasts. Right, let's put you and you back in here. I'm going to need some more of that. The idiotic base actually has quite a few floating persistent vines. Don't know how they're generated. Don't want to take them down. Yeah, that happens occasionally. Particularly with some of the vines that are world gen. Because sometimes it'll world gen them, and as a result it's waiting for a block update to go, oh, actually I can't have this here. I need to demolish it. And my brain just went, for someone who doesn't watch films, you certainly know enough, or you appear to know the songs from the Fantastic Showman. Fantastic Showman? What's the Hugh Jackman one about the circus? Greatest Showman. Whoops. As films go, it was fun. I was about to say, it's very popcorn, under the heading of switch your brain off, eat the popcorn, and just watch. And hope to God you don't get all the songs stuck in your head forever. Ooh, that's short. I am missing a wall and 2 half slabs. Fortunately, you can make all of those in the right numbers. So let's get the wall and the half slabs. What was I using? Yeah, let's go for. Yeah, that's also the case, Pixie. Ow. Let's try that again. Mainly because your lab mates like their movie OSTs and they actually blast out the music during their... Aha! Okay. That... Songs are catchy enough. Yeah. I might have to go back to some anime OSTs. It's been a while since I listened to the ones from... Dang it. What's the one that I really want to go back to now, suddenly? About a pair of female assassins. I want to say it's noir. It is noir. Okay, that's good. Right, 2. I am 6 iron bars short of a full house. Yeah, da, 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 da. Musical version of Heathers. Ooh, interesting choice. I didn't even know there was one. Banana. Right. Okay, by my logic, or by my estimates, we are pretty much at the point where both of these are equal in state of build. Apart from, I need to put some walls in, and I need to put in some lanterns. And possibly even a couple of lampposts. Actually, I think I only need one lamppost, so let's do that. Right, you go back here. Eeny, miny, moe. Do I have dark oak fence posts? Yes, but nowhere near enough. Well, we can always make more. Newest addition to your musicals playlist. Sounds like a plan. What was I doing? Oh yes, walls. You, and a few of you. Whereas for me, the next bit of musical that I head for will be the Final Fantasy Distant Worlds concert towards the end of this month in London, which I'm looking forward to. Brain is tired. Friday's going to be the final stretch of a hectic week. Don't talk about weekends. Look after yourself, Blast, and have a good night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why did I make that 6 wide? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, surprisingly, it's along here. I'm going to make it just 4 on this side. That's a bit too many to be turning into that. Hello, Elkhorn. Welcome in. I note that you managed to end stream last night before I even considered getting anywhere near close to waking up. So that I was left without the Scotsman has arrived. It must be time to get some sleep element of my day. Yeah. Is that the right height? Yes. And probably maybe that's what woke me up, Elkhorn. Feg went back to sleep shortly after getting into your stream. Aha. I see how it is. Right. Still need to work out what I'm going to do with the back walls of these. Because at the moment they feel a little bit incomplete. Have we got any zeros that I need to be aware of? Ooh. Really? I'm tempted to ignore those and just say if anything spawns in there, it can put up with the Ravager that lives with it. But I'm not sure that that's a valid argument. that means that I need to adjust the position of something, which might just be move the lamppost 2 blocks to the left. Yeah, let's try moving the lamppost by a couple of blocks. Because the problem is clearly it's not helping. Right, you. Right, if I do that, how are we for light levels? That's better. This area will be covered by the build of the tower, so that's not something I'm too upset about. That's better. Now we don't have any zeros that we need to worry about. Still need to work out what we're going to do with the back wall here as well. I have so much that I haven't a clue what I'm doing with. But. Amigos. I'm looking at this and thinking it'd be interesting to have the path go into the area through here, but maybe turn this into the section that I'm currently stood in into, say, a pen, and have a free roaming Ravager in there. And by free roaming, I mean still inside the pen. The last thing we want is a free roaming Ravager. You just know it'll be attempting to boop my face off. Adding that second stables in really brings a lot of extra. It makes this area feel a lot more solid, though. Right, let's see. How wide is this? 3. That's good. That's usable. And a Crustle has appeared in chat for those attempting their Pokemon. Pokemon? What's a Pokemon? What should we focus on first? Flooring or other builds? I must admit, I think the flooring is probably first. Feels like it would be a sensible thing to aim for. Right, you go up there. For the moment, I'm going to put those in there. Right. Let us grab that. Didn't one of these chests have... Yes, quite a bit of gravel. Ooh, it's got some coarse dirt in it. That's useful. I think I've used up all of my free roaming moss blocks, so let's use that, turn that into this. What the heck's a free roaming moss block? That sounds like something out of Day of the Triffids. Most of this grass will be removed anyway. Okay, put that there. Right. Let's start bringing in some of the tuff. this bit I'm going to not go as far as having tough. I'm going to make this section, because it's further around, go straight to the mossy cobble, so it feels like it's older and less worn. Oh, less worn. Less traversed. Right, that feels like a good amount of the moss in this section of path. Oh, that's what I would want. The where do I have that? Don't know. Hello, Mad. Welcome in. How is your Thursday going? Going alright? That's good to hear. Let's bring in some of this. You get that as well. A bit here. Scotsman's building things. Time to go and cook noms. Enjoy yourself, Feg, and I hope you manage to have some nice noms. Right. Up, and on the way out, we've got a hydrate and a stretch. Excuse me, that's supposed to be that. So let's get some of this in, and then we will do that. Hello, Aldi. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Sri Lankan curry. Oof. Right, hold on. Before I forget it, he'll hydrate. And we need to stretch as well. Oh, up. Oh. There we are. And thank you for that, Feg. And everyone else, remember, you're not supposed to be a shrimp. Do get up every so often. Dang it, I missed the... Right, pause, rephrase that. Dang it, I missed the place I was going to place that. Ahem. Right. I feel like I'm really short of... Oh, I know what I don't have. At least I don't think I have it. Let's go and see if we've got it. What I'm hoping I might have is wheaty dirt. I don't have it. I've got rooted dirt, I've got podzol, not enough podzol to save my life, but I do not have any wheaty dirt. Dang it. I don't even have mud. No. Ooh, that's not helpful. I am out of wheaty dirt. I misplaced the placement in that place. That's the one, oldie. Absolutely. That is absolutely all that I was going to phrase it as. I never pondered any other word for the thing that I was placing that gravel into. Nothing at all was ever crossed my mind that would have gotten me quoted. Okay, so that tree is slowly... Oh, those leaves slowly are decomposing. Alright. Doing this, I'm suddenly reminded of the comment from Pixel Riffs at the weekend about how it's unusual that, it's slightly different that for this area of build, all of Gardenstein and this area and so forth, the paths are significantly lighter than the buildings that they are next to, because usually in the world you find that the paths are darker compared to the buildings. I've almost got an inverse of the color schemes. And I'd never noticed it until Pix commented on it. Here we find the Scotsman attempting to bring chaos to the order of his design and figure out how to put down a path. You're a very bad path. You're not very nice. Nobody loves you. Nobody wants to walk on you. Oh no, sorry, that's the wrong type of put down. Poor path. Are we still putting it down there, Glam Pixie? You're a very poor path. Have I started adding pale moss into my path palette? Not yet, Elkhorn. I'm trying not to mess too much with new materials into this section of builds. For the sole and simple purpose that if I suddenly bring in all sorts of new ways of doing paths and buildings and so forth, I'm going to want to do it for the rest of the castle, which means that I'd have to go back and upscale every section of build, which just might possibly put me several years behind finishing. Now, I know I go back and occasionally do up builds. But Actually, that could have done with some coarse dirt in it. There we are. There's only so much my brain can cope with. Your back hurts, so you're stretching out a bit. Oh no, Raven. Hopefully, you haven't caught... I was about to say, hopefully you haven't caught a bad back from me yesterday. Conservation of bad back in the universe and all. It's like the conservation of issues. You try to fix one problem, and once you've fixed it, another problem appears elsewhere, and when you fix that, another problem appears elsewhere, and eventually you're several bugs down the list, and you've been to Home Depot a dozen times for materials, and you start thinking that you should never have actually fixed the original problem. B&Q, for those who are sort of more UK. Actually, no, B&Q and Home Depot are nothing like each other. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Did figure out a fun custom tree last night. Pale oak leaves and diorite walls. Ooh, that sounds lovely, Elkhorn. Did you get a screenshot to show it off in Discord, perhaps? Yep. Driving right now, but yes. Awesome. Here we find Elkhorn in computer mode? Commuter mode. And a Todamaru has appeared as a Pokemon for anyone who might be trying to catch them. Haven't I? Cow looks like an oversized chinchilla. Right. How's that looking as a path? Ooh, that makes a lot of difference. Just adding that much path in really, really helps. Still trying to decide if I want to turn this area here into a sort of into a pasture. It feels like the sort of place where you'd have a Ooh, I know. Not quite a pasture. It's not quite big enough for what I was about to say, but I think I might do it anyway. May we have your attention, please? This one is like, what if Pikachu 2.0? It's a shame you can't put a Ravager on a lead, because you have areas for horses where you have a horse on a lead and you have it going round in circles, driving itself completely completely balmy. And that might be what this area would be perfect for. Right, I do need, however, if I'm going to do that, to put a wall in on both of these sides. And we're still at the point where it's going to have to be walls rather than anything with foliage, because the Ravagers will murder the walls, the foliage. Hello, Kibo. No, the food was going to be the downhill section. This bit. This area. I think this area here was always going to be something a bit different. Also, welcome in. Poor horse. Horses get really, in the real world, very much a bit of a... They get a bit of a... Well, I don't know. I was going to say they get a bit of a bad life, but equally they get a good life sometimes. Depends on the horse. Both to cool down horses after a heavy workout and to walk horses. Thank you for LK for explaining what they're actually for in the real world, because that helps me understand why I'm thinking about it, and it would be perfect for the that sort of situation. Sounds perfect for this. What I might do is do it as gravel and sand. Yeah, gravel and sand for the ring. This a bit for the moment so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, if we did gravel on the edges, no, let's go with sand and coarse dirt. Will those two work together? I don't know. Not really used sand much. That's... I was about to say, that's going to be a problem. Do I even have any? But apparently I do. Apparently I do. That is the one that I need to put stuff in. And you go back in here. The podzol goes back in here for the moment. Dirt goes back in here. Don't know the English name, but the word Dutch translates as walking mill. Sounds reasonable. Probably very, very similar to when they used to actually have horses tethered to a long post and use them as a 1 horsepower engine for milling stuff. I don't know. I had sand for a second. Where was it? There it is. Sand and coarse dirt. Will those work together? Let's try. Worst case, we go from sand to gravel, because gravel and coarse dirt sort of work. Just about everything that turns a mill from Carnival. Ah, okay. part of me was about to say, so a ballerina that's spinning around is just basically a mill. That's better. Okay, let's see what coarse dirt and sand she's just milling about. Wonder if that's where that phrase comes from. After all, the English language does have a habit of stealing from everything that leaves any language left lying around. Let's bring in the coarse dirt and see how this looks. I might need to bring some gravel in to really sort of make this look a little bit less. I'm not sure about this. That said, if I bring in some coarse dirt, you know, the thing that I'm actually placing in now. You see, from above it looks way too bright, but from right next to it, it doesn't look too bad. Some of this needs to be taken back out, though. Ah. What if we add in... because that's closer to the sand. By way of colour. Whoops, that's a waste of coarse dirt. Oh well. Do-do. 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 That's actually pretty good. It looks weird from on high, but it doesn't look too bad from right next to it. I can get away with it if I turn more of this middle bit into... actually, I think the middle bit as gravel would probably be good. Mix of gravel and coarse dirt would probably be what I'm looking for here. Still trying to make my mind up about it, so let's see how it goes. If I have that moment where you're looking at something and you know what you think it should look like, but you're having trouble actually thinking what it should look like. Part of me says there shouldn't be green in the middle. And that's the bit that's throwing it off. Actually just taking all of this, no, because there's grass spreading underneath where I was. I was going to say take all of this out and just let it be kept as dirt, because we've got a good amount of gap between this and the grass, so it might not grow back. There, right. this a little bit lighter towards the edge. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I almost think a few pieces of suspicious gravel would be perfect for this, just to give it that additional bit of texture. But I am not in the mood to going... are you even able to actually still collect suspicious gravel by putting a cobweb below it and having it drop into it? Oh, that's looking pretty good. If I put a pillar in and maybe... I need to mute some of the grass around the edge. So I need more sort of coarse dirt and gravel. Maybe have a pole in the middle of it. So yes, I think that would be a fantastic idea, Kiba. I was wondering about that myself. Hadn't said it yet. You got there before me, which is always good because it means that I'm starting to think in the same way. Right, let's do coarse dirt and a bit more gravel at the edge to make it look like the gravel's been forced to the outside edge. That's better. The section towards the outside edge where it's more dirt and gravel looks better. Right, let's have a look at this and get... oh, that might be interesting. Let's do... let's use some... Yeah, let's go with 3 tall. And what I'd also like to do is grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have a Budoo in chat for those who might want it. I'm wondering if I can get away with, let's see, if I put that in, and then this and this, that kind of looks a bit more like it. And what do we have? Do I have one of those? Yes, I do. Right, let's just go with the basic. What I'm thinking is... Oh, that's going to be a problem. Right, okay, you need to come out. Oh, I haven't built what I need. Hello, Blacklad. How are you doing, sir? Right, what I want to do is put this here. Now, that can't come out of the pit now. At which point I can do that. And do this. Like so. And now we actually have a lead hanging down off of the post. Oh, I caught it. And I got a stone out of it. That actually, yes. That helps give us a bit more sort of a story around this. And what I'd like to do is put a... no, that's not my light sources. I'm going to put a soul lantern on top of this and grab a couple more dark oak fences. 3 to the power of 3. Goodness. Welcome in, Tor, and thank you for 27 months of subscription. We all know that Blackclad's obsessed with you, Lotus. Lotus? we off for lighting in here? Oh, I just have to do this edge. Luticus. Yeah. Sorry, brain fart. Happens regularly. If I do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Oh. I forgot to pick up any normal. First thought of lotus of pork. That wasn't the direction my brain would have gone. Did I pick up the... Yes, I did. That's all right. Right, now we can put a lantern on the bottom of that. And I think I'm going to put another one... I'm going to put one here. And I need a few more of the dark oak fences. Yeah, back there is good position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that there. And hang that off of it. And how are we doing on lights? Oh yeah, that's lit up this. What I might do is put... Ooh, yes, right. Oh, I need to do... I need to eat. Where's my food? You were watching a video yesterday and Star Trek was mentioned. Star Wars was mentioned? Ooh. I could end up starting a couple of holy wars if I mention say it that way, man. Right. Let's grab 3 of those. Should really have done those with half slabs, just to, you know, make sure that I... Ah, well, not a problem. Why am I going in there? It's this one I want. Okay, yes. Hello, Ritsu. Why are you chewing on the chests? Are you in need of fibre in your diet? Or are you just going full cat, where they basically chew on the corner of something like a chest every so often just to really mess with their own teeth? No, on a chest. Also been lurking since start. You know, I might have said hi to you at the start and then forgotten. Star Wars is a sci-fi about space wizards. Star Trek is a sci-fi about exploring, and Stargate is about killing gods. Just be careful with mimics; they chew back. Simon is biting your phone. Tell him he can't get to the squirrels that way. Just because all the squirrels are here. Quite literally. We've got both the SSF and the SLA here now. really wants the squirrels. Everyone wants a squirrely. Squirrely, squirrely. Everyone wants a squirrely. That's better. You want to be in D&D where you have a mimic as a familiar. Ooh, interesting. Right, I like this. This feels... That feels pretty good. I'm tempted to put a gate across the entrance. Just to sort of suggest that it's... gated. Under those circumstances, do I really want this to be the entrance? Because that means I have to put... you know what? I'm going to use this as the entrance. I'm going to move the other one. Oh, but I've just put a path in. Oh. Let's make it... I'm going to make it look like there's occasionally a path there. Imagine being a mimic in D&D. You're a mimic. That's better. Oh dear. And it's statements like that that cause Trable? Trable. It's the Trable with tribbles. Okay, how's this looking? That's nice. That feels better. That's the sort of thing where you would expect a Ravager that's just come off the race course to go through its cooling down exercise around the ring, or if it's being checked for illness, to just be run around. Yeah, I like that. As I say, it's a shame you can't put a lead on a Ravager, because having a Ravager in the middle of that, just on a lead, so that all it can do is go in circles, would be fantastic. Dear Mojang, I wish to put a saddle on a Ravager and a lead on a Ravager. Take your pick, I'll take either. Both would be perfect. Thank you very much. I wish to lead myself into danger with Ravagers. Right. Now, since I was commenting and muttering about a complete lack of wheaty dirt earlier, what I'm going to do is sort out some fields. Which means I need materials for walls. If only I could put a Gordon on a Ravager. Thank you so much for the 15 months subscription there, Elcorn. It's no 100 stream streak, but hey, clothes. Yes. Am I running 2 PCs? Yes, but not the way you think I am. I have one PC, which is this Minecraft, and this Minecraft, and another PC, which is OBS. Yes, that is what I have, Blacklad. You can't put a Ravager in a boat. Ravagers, I don't think, will go in boats. It is the way you thought it was. Yes, I was jumping to the wrong conclusion. Boingy, 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 boingy. Actually, can you get a Ravager in a boat? Huh. 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 I should try, for science. Do they even fit? Yes, but if I'm going to put if I'm going to science a Ravager in a boat, I'm going to be doing it in a different world, or I'll be doing it in a controlled environment with a Ravager. Ask Hugs. No, because if I get it wrong, Shadow, we might end up with Hugs ending up dead, and I don't want Hugs to end up dead. We've very carefully managed to keep Hugs very alive for a long period of time. Well, that answers that. They don't go in boats. Fairly sure that would have been a Ravager in a boat if they were going to end up in a boat. Scotsman in a boat with a Ravager coming at him. Ah, let me out. Let me out. Yep, I'm pretty sure that means that the Ravagers can't go in boats. Too chonky. Unfortunately. We all stare at a Scotsman in a boat. A Scotsman in a boat. A Scotsman in a boat. We all stare at a Scotsman in a boat with a Ravager bearing down on them. Ah! Hunter, welcome in. Thank you for 45 stream streak. Definitely getting in there with that. Oh, whoopsie. And that's a bop from the that's a bop from the boot. From the bot. A boot from the bot. A boot from the boot. Yes. You got booted by the bot. Dee, dee, dee. Yeah, da, da. Right. How dare you be logical there, Hunter? That's some actual logic there, Hunter. How dare you? How very dare you? Right. I think I'd like to make this section just a bit wider. Necessary. Hello, Ginger. Welcome in, and thank you for 10 whole months. You're surprised you're not a rum-soaked gibbering idiot at this point. I resemble that description. I resemble that description. Right. This bit feels like it might be a bit too... well, I don't know. Let's have a think about this. Okay, I thought about it. Oh, hold on. Always keep a bucket in a bundle. Right. Let's see. Definitely this tier and this tier are going to be fields. So let's get those in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it. Why are you squishing me with nerds? Anything but nerds. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. How did the R sneak in there? It fell off the rum, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Good start. Come on. Have I got any half slabs? Squirrels must have dropped the R when they were in the nuts. That sounds about right. They're very naughty squirrels like that. Careless, curious, annoying. All of these things describe all of the squirrels around here. And the gremlins as well. Squishy black-clad with cheese. Cheese black-clad. It's not easy being cheesy. Black-clad glom... Black-clad glommet? It's a glommet. No, it's Thursday. I'm avoiding the rum. Much as how I would really like the rum right now. I can't... Due to things at work this week, I would very much like the rum. But as a result, I very much can't have the rum. You can't handle the rum. I'm saying the rum has gone to Friday. I wish. Poor Ginger. Unable to have rum. That's just not fair on Ginger. Thank you for the alert, Black Lad. I know it seems odd to have quite a lot of stone around the bottom here, but I think at least the lowest field is probably going to be the one that has lots of edges to it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. This row. Where do I want to start? 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So that's where I'm going for this. And we'll put that in there. Which means that I can do this. Here we find Scotsman having his whippening moment. Pitching a squirrel dressed in a dark robe, the Wonder Squirrel. It is a Wonder Squirrel, a Wonder Squirrel. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. Oops. Yeah, no. Let's do that, 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 that. Hey, Feg. Returns from the kitchen, smelling of spice, and patiently waits for the noms to simmer. Simmering noms. Ooh, that's not right. Actually, I might just not do that one. I might do that one as that. Yes, this is feeling good. Right. Let's get 2 more buckets of water, because conveniently all of this fits into each of these. Spice as in noms, not as in Old Spice. I don't remember that one of the Spice Girls. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. This row. This whole. They're all Old Spice now. Was it Terry Crews who was the face of Old Spice? We need some more of the mossy cobble. I don't have any. Oh, no, there it is. That's better. want to make it look like this has been carefully sort of they've had to do some. Alright, hold on. Which one of these had the? That one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that one in from there? Yes, it is. There we are. That's the right one. I want to make it look like they've had to sort of work to make this farmable. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 4. Unfortunately, these two need to have the block underneath them replaced. There we are. Let's leave that. I'll go with that. That's better. Yes, I'm having my foot phase. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's this row. Definitely having my foot phase. Apparently I've just resubscribed to somebody on Twitch. Whoops. Keep doing that. It's that 1 pixel. You've got to have that 1 pixel sorted, because otherwise it just looks wrong. Actually, I'm going to make that one coarse dirt. I might make 2 or 3 of those coarse dirt. Where did I leave my coarse dirt? This one. That's Podzol. Ah, there's the coarse dirt. If I put in some of the coarse dirt on the edges, it will look a bit more like it's just areas where it's not managed to, or not been turned into farmland. Like so. We can stick some gravel in around the edges as well. Turn all those into gravel later. Right. Let's take a quick nap and then work out how that's looking. That's looking pretty good, I think. That doesn't look too bad. I mean, the biggest problem is it doesn't have any seeds in it. Do I have more than a single seed? Yes. Yes, I do. Apparently I have multiple stacks of seeds. That's good. Don't want to make it all of the things though. I do want it to be a little bit of a sort of yeah, you tend to sort of plant it in rows, don't you? So I want to try and get those rows in. Granted, I can have them fairly wide rows. Which means I've done too much here. That's better. That one can go back in. A bit down here. A bit there. Not a might do is put in, let's see, if I could put in just one on its own here. It'll take forever to grow, but it'll be sort of where the seed has escaped. Wind-blown seed, as it were. I can probably put one here. Just to give it that little extra sort of blurring at the edges a bit. Because even in modern day fields, you still end up with a little bit of it. What about some carrots and beets and maybe some pumpkins and melons? I might do those up on the high level sections where it just doesn't quite. It feels a bit too thin for planting wheat, so some of this one and this one might do for that, Kibo. But yes, I think you're right. That is a good thing to add in. I might also try and put a couple of beets in on these, because sometimes you do find people planting a secondary field crop to prevent something like blight going between all of them. Do we have... That's pumpkins, that's melons. I have 6 beetroot seeds. That's not helpful. And I have 1 carrot. Just 1 carrot. That's not helpful to me. Where do I have fields of stuff? Oh, I remember. Over the hill and not very far away. Here we find Scotsmen with many fields. Some of which probably need a little bit of roughing up a bit. That's a little bit too regimented. But what we can do is go into here and steal some of these. And probably at the same time fix some of the fact that this does look a little bit too organised. That one I'm going to leave. Actually, no, I'm not. All of this is under string, isn't it? I'll come back and fix these at some point. What I need to do is blur these fields a bit. Not a huge amount, just enough to put a bit of texture and a bit of variation in. So I say that better not be a thunderstorm. And I think I want to do the same here. This is one of those, here we find me thinking I should probably have done a bit better on this. Ooh, seeds. Excellent. More seeds. And some carrots. Holy heck, I actually have useful things in these barrels. Both yes and no, Feg. Mostly because thunderstorms generally make me a little bit nervous because if you don't get to a bed very quickly, you end up with all sorts of mobs appearing and trying to bite your face off. What I might do is just have this one more as something like the carrots and the potatoes and the beets. But not actually have it sort of fully ploughed out. And chances of a suspicious creeper. Your brain made 3 jumps and wonders if there's a facehugger pack in a mod pack somewhere. I would not be at all surprised. What I am surprised is oh, it's raining. I was about to say, why is this? Why are these these farmland blocks being hydrated? And the answer is, it's raining, Scots. That's why. Duh. Dip, 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 dip. Because, of course, I'm a derp. Right. That feels good. Let's put in one of those here. A little bit of... No, not that one. Yeah, it'll go with its own accord eventually. I'm just going to put some of the wheat at the bottom here so it looks like it's just escaped over the edge. You know, farmer was throwing down seed into this section of field and just a couple of bits got further over. Oh, the pixelated horror. Screech in 8-bit. 8-bit horror. One section of this looks a little bit too empty, and that's this bit. So let's deal with that. I'd like to sleep to get rid of the rain, please. Okay, how's this looking though? I think it's going to look a lot better once it's actually, you know, got all the plant life into it, but I think I should probably put some fencing around the edge. I don't think this would... Well, some of this would probably have been walled. So let's put in some walls and some fencing. Just up the sides. Up the sides. Sounds like one of those Carry On films. Carry on up the sides. Nobody uses beetroot. Nobody makes beetroot soup. Actually, I'm going to use the oak fence for this. Let's do that. I probably need to plant something on that to keep it as farmland. Makes us another 3 jumps into a piece. Oh dear. Oh. That was truly atrocious. I think I want to have this book. Where are we? Yeah, I still want to have... What I probably need... Actually, no, I probably need to go the other way. Because what we don't really have is a path for walking down by these fields for actually looking after them. Oh, thank you, Elkhorn. I was actually expecting it to be in your Discord, but thank you for putting it in mine as well. I mean, you got to promote yourself, you know. I mean, granted, putting pictures of your stuff in my Discord is promoting yourself, so... Speaking of which, and speaking of promoting stuff, let us add a shout out for Raven, who is absolutely amazing and has been spending their weekends playing Ocean Block on stream. And of course, we do have a shout out for Elkhorn, who is just all around in far too many Minecraft servers and keeps us all running well. We have a shout out for Hunter555, who was here earlier and may still be lurking, and who is also fantastic. And bringing up the completionist in me, we also have Minipax, who, along with Hunter555 and Elkhorn, are responsible for creating the Idiotic Inc. server, which is where you will find me on Mondays. I know I saw... Where was it? We had an oldie in here earlier, who is an amazing Minecraft builder, who I very much aspire to try and actually keep up with for landscaping. And we have a Ginger, who at the moment is not streaming, but will be back shortly, and who is absolutely amazing. Trying to say I am only idiotic on Mondays. No, I'm only streaming from Idiotic Inc. on Mondays. I am idiotic 7 days a week, 376 days a year. Hoping to be back next week. Fantastic, Ginger. There was somebody else I wanted to shout out, and my brain has failed miserably. To remember where they are, and I don't have a button for them, so I can't remember who it was. But yes, there are many streamers and fantastic people in... Oh, dear goodness. Yes, thank you, Feg. I absolutely, really need to put a... Yes. Cosmic Dancer. An absolutely fantastic flower builder in Minecraft. And a fantastic person as well. Not them, you hate them. They are absolutely the worst, aren't they, Cosmic? No, Cosmic will be streaming later. And being a Thursday, it will be a Minecraft bingo stream. Which means that there may be several of the people from in here turning up for that as well. So, absolutely, keep your eyes open for all of those absolutely amazing people. And we have a Glam Pixie on a 60 stream streak. Thank you so much for that, Pixie. And keeping me sane. Hail Hydrate. No, not award. Hail Hydrate. Has anyone checked if wardens will go in boats? And I don't really want to do that in my test world. And pretty soon. Ow. Yep, I was turning into a shrimp there. Pretty sure that wardens won't go in boats. Aww. They won't, or minecarts. Well then, you've got no chance of getting them back to the lobby there, Feg. We'd be seeing a lot more people using that for warden control. Yes! Cosmic. You know the rules. And I don't mean the one that says I'll see you at 3 AM. Oh no, Raven. I hope your power comes back quickly. Right. Right, let's see. I would like to have some of these, because I think I want to put in a few bits of pathway. That's coarse dirt. That would be useful. Where's the rest of my coarse dirt? There we are. Mojang, dripstone slabs when? Hey, Footy. Oop, and... What? Oh. Right. Sorry, I just got pinged on my phone for some reason. So what I'm thinking here is we need a footpath down the side of this so that people can access these fields so that they can look after them. You know, kind of the sort of thing that you would want to do. If you've got fields, you want to look after them. I should probably get some gravel. That would be good to install as well. Oop, there we are. I want to install the relevant mod. Honestly, around here, the relevant mod here is Raven. Raven is the absolutely most relevant mod because they are fantastic. Let's do that. And turn that one back into something. Probably that. That. Raven can't be a mod. He has no power here. You have no power over me. Wait. That's a different thing altogether. Following mobs are unable to ride in a boat. Agent? Bat? What the heck's an agent? Bat, cod, creaking dolphin, elder, guardian, ender, dragon, ghast, giant, glow, squid, iron, golem, NPC, pufferfish, ravager, salmon, spider, squid, tadpole, tropical fish, warden, wither, and that's the end. That was almost turning into a rap. But I reiterate part of that. What the heck's an agent? No, I haven't, Tor, but I suspect that it's getting in that direction, I guess. Agent is in the educational version. Aha. Adds to the Minecraft Christmas. I swear that Christmas album is going to be the bane of my life. Particularly given it doesn't exist. But I feel like I had 5 fences that I removed there, and I only got 4 back. But I need some more slabs of spruce. What's this? In all of our hearts, I got 3 out. Oh dear. Where am I going? Oh yeah, this way. About to put that there. That wouldn't have been right. And on Radiant Scotsman. Now, I'm thinking Radio Scotsman is actually going to be DJ Squirrel Brain. Here on DJ Squirrel Brain, we find all of the hits, all of the music, and all of the awesomeness. Most of it provided by Approaching Nirvana, but we'll still have more available as a result of the randomness that goes on around here. All we hear is Radio Squirrel Brain, Radio Squirrel Brain, Radio... You're waiting for an AN song called Squirrel. I mean, due to the fact that due to the fact that I actually continuously have been supporting him, you will find Scotsman in the supporters list on quite a lot of Approaching Nirvana songs. I think I've been a Patreon for nearly 3 years or 4 years now. It's nowhere near as long as quite a few people, but it still means that I get to support them. And no, they don't accept song naming requests. Otherwise I would. Right. That's better. That looks a lot more like there's an actual path down the side of this now. So there's a way of getting down to all of the fields from the top. Or up through all the fields from the bottom. Right, let's see if we can find some pumpkin seeds and some melon seeds. It's cocoa beans. There we are, pumpkin and melon. Could we work out a deal with him? AN presents DJ Squirrel Brain. Oh no, really? How did that happen? Thank you, Raven. Okay. Oh, and sorry. Thank you for okay. No fair. Why is it always that? It feels like it's never a. It's never a good time for us to actually reach the end of stream. No, this doesn't mean I'm going to do a perpetual stream at any point. It just feels like a bad time. It's always. They're coming to take me away. Right. Once those grow, that'll give quite a bit more life up here. I think I need to take that out and that out. And leave that one in. Probably should put another one. Oh, I need to take that out. And put another one here. Alright. Let's run down the staircase so that we don't actually jump all over our fields. And let's get safe. And let's have a look and see what this looks like in Pretty's mode, because we have reached that time of the evening, unfortunately. Apparently. Some of us weren't paying attention. Right. Pretty's mode. Ooh. That feels like a nice block of stables. It's got to have some work around it still. And I need to do all of the actual insides of the stables themselves. But this is really feeling like it's quite good. We will never know, Cosmic. We will never know. And how about the fields? Oh, they add a lovely bit of life down the side of that. And we have a Zubat, for those who might need it. Mostly because you can't have Pretty's mode of something that isn't pretty. Minecraft, would you mind loading all the chunks? Thank you. Scots is never in Pretty's mode. Right. I think tomorrow we need to focus on the retaining wall here and the path leading up. And possibly start looking at the path leading out here. And of course, we need to fill in this gap at the top of this hill. But yeah, this is really starting to come together as a large amount of detail. And I probably should get a couple. I think what I might do is put a couple of trees in up here, perhaps. Ooh, I wonder if I can put some. I might take a hint from. Actually, I think it's Whip. And put in a couple of trees and put in some of the resin on them to make them look like fruit trees. And of course, I'm still planning on bringing some more fields along this side of the river to sort of fill in this area and make it look like this farm goes a lot further along. Yes, this farm. As soon as Minecraft remembers to load the world. So yes, I think we've got a lot of progress, but we've still got a lot to do. Unsurprisingly, there's basically an enormous piece of world. Wow, an enormous piece of world just loaded. Oh dear. Right. However, I need to wrap up at this point. So, I am going to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been absolutely amazing to have you all here, as always, because you are all amazing. Even when you're being gremlins. sometimes especially. Let's see. I have. Ooh. When was the last person? Right. I have a couple of options that I'm thinking of raiding out to. When did I last? Oh no, that was okay. Well, that's a recent raider. So I think. Just double check. That's looking good. Right. I am going to send us on a raid out to the Dragonfell SMP, and more specifically out to Mathgirl, who is an absolutely amazing builder, and great fun to watch. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will probably try and finish off the area that we've been working in. Or at least some of it. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves. You are, as I say, all amazing. And I hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye.